Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to my channel RR Kids. So today we'll be discussing about a short story. So this is the book. Let me just give you a book tour. This is a book. I think it has been printed, but I got it from online. And few stories, or I would say how many stories I'll show you in this book. There are total 4 stories. So I have brought a lot of books, but these are quick, short stories. Once you get start to read, make them read. This is a good, and you won't find very difficult words. And even if you find, I'm sure this video will definitely help them to understand and read it on their own. So let me just introduce to you the first topic from the first chapter. That is a test. I'm sure, quite sure, like so many kids of you, so many people have come across this word test. Like in many things, like you face test in or competition, or where you get once you compete with your family members, you compete with your friends. Maybe that's a game, maybe that's a puzzle, maybe that's a reading, food, anything, activities, or in education. So test is, what's the meaning of test? Test means compete, and this is a time where you whatever you have understood, to show it, prove it that you understood correct or not. So let me just read you loud this book and this chapter 1, test. I failed a test. I failed a test. I felt horrible. It hurt me, both inside and outside. I failed the test. I felt terrible. It hurt me both inside and out. I was embarrassed. Just think about it. A smart girl did not pass the test. So here it said, like, she went through a test, a girl went through a test and she failed. She didn't win, and it hurt her terribly. She was not only hurt from outside, from her face, but she was hurt from inside as well. She felt she was very embarrassed. She felt bad about her performance. She felt bad to face people, and just thought that how can this so much of stress and embarrassment can come to a girl who could just not pass the test. Let's see. I cried. I could not sleep. I was supposed to be at the top. Then she said, I cried a lot and I couldn't sleep that day. How can I come fail in my test? I supposed to be the top. How will I face my friends at school? I thought. I would never be happy again. Never. Then she thought, I have not done well in my test. How can I face my school friends? I'll never be happy again. Never. By just failing one test, she was totally disheartened and disappointed. She thought she could never ever face her friends. Let's see what is next. My mom found out about my problem. She said, so you failed a test, but do you know about another test that is even more important? So, what did the mom say? When the mom found that her daughter was very upset, then she said, "You failed one test. You don't have to be very upset. Do you know there is one more test even important than this? And if you'll be so sad about the past, then how will you make everything good in next exam, next test?" "What is it?" I looked at my mother, puzzled. Then she said, "Which test my mommy is talking about?" "I don't know." "It is whether or not you can learn from your mistake," my mom continued. Her mom said, "The important test is whether you have learned something from your mistake or not. That is more important. Today you have failed. Tomorrow you will be pass. But tomorrow, if you are going to fail one more time, then that means you have never learned from your mistake. So what is important is, like I said in the beginning, test is it's a form of showing what you have already practiced and what you have learned. Here in test, you just perform what you have learned. So if you fail the test one time, you should learn from your mistake. Never make it one more time. And if you do fail for the second time as well, so that's again, you're making mistake. Still, you have time to learn. But at every failure, we learn something. So you learn. The quicker you learn, that good you'll be in your performance, in your test. So here it's written, learning from your mistakes will make you strong. To me, that is more important than what you scored on a test. Our mommy said, learning from your mistakes will make you strong. And to me, that is important. If you have learned from your mistakes or not. It's fine to face your friends. It's fine, you can go to your school. I'm your mommy. You will be with me forever. And you can face the world. It's fine to fail at times. But what is important is, why do we fail? What was lacking? What was the mistakes? Did we learn enough from the mistake? Are we not going to repeat the mistakes? These are the important things. What our mommy also wants to teach her. What my mom said really made me think, oh, that's wonderful. She is a very intelligent girl. After a few days of struggling, I finally understood what my mom had said. She struggled a bit more than she was doing at earlier those days. She was right. I should not pity myself because of this one bad test. Because I have done one bad test, I shouldn't be sad about throughout my month, throughout my day, throughout my career. I should move on and should focus on the next. Should focus on the mistakes which I have made last time and I'm not going to repeat it anymore. I will walk away from this a better person. If these all things I will keep it in my mind, then definitely it's going to help me. It will never pull me down. it will always push me up. So, what say, kids? Do you like the story? Are you prepared to face the test? Then let's start. Till then, take care. I'll come up with the next story or next rhyme next time. Take care. Bye bye.